This video is for those of you who are a little confused by or who feel like you need a little extra review on when to use the relative pronouns qui and que. So first of all, we use relative pronouns to avoid repetition. Look at this example in English. She likes the gummy bears. Loïc bought the gummy bears. That's kind of repetitive. We have the words gummy bears twice. We want to get rid of one of them. We need to link the two sentences. She likes the gummy bears that Loïc bought. We're using the relative pronoun that, and it's referring to the gummy bears. We are eating tacos. The tacos are carried by dinosaurs. Tacos is a word that's being repeated. We want to get rid of one instance. We're eating tacos that are carried by dinosaurs. Now in English, it's true that we don't have to use the word that there, but in French, you always have to have the relative pronoun. You can't get away with not using it. Here's an example in French. Tu aimes les bonbons? Les bonbons sont dans le sac. Well, what's the word that's repeated there? Les bonbons. Candy. Pardon. Tu aimes les bonbons? Les bonbons sont dans le sac. Yuck. Too repetitive. Let's get rid of it. Tu aimes les bonbons qui sont dans le sac. Tu aimes les bonbons? Pierre achète les bonbons. Pierre buys the candies. Still repetitive. Tu aimes les bonbons que Pierre achète. But in one instance we used qui, and in the other we used que. Why? Well, that's usually the problem, and that's what I'm going to explain to you. So let's have a quick review. Look at these two sentences in French. We have to be able to know what the subject and what the object is. We know that écrit is the verb in one and caresse is the verb in the other. The subject is the person who is the thing that does the action on the verb, and the object is whatever is not the subject and whatever is not the verb. Hugo écrit une lettre. Une lettre is the object. Tu caresses le chien. Le chien is the object. So let's look back at those examples. Tu aimes les bonbons? Les bonbons sont dans le sac. So look at the second sentence. Les bonbons sont dans le sac. Les bonbons is the subject of that sentence. When you join the two sentences together, it's basically two clauses. Tu aimes les bonbons qui sont dans le sac. We used qui because the relative pronoun is referring to the subject of the second clause. Look at this other sentence. Tu aimes les bonbons? Pierre achète les bonbons. When we say Pierre achète les bonbons is the object of that second sentence. We collapse them using a relative pronoun into tu aimes les bonbons que Pierre achète. We used que because the relative pronoun is referring to the object of the second phrase or the second clause. Sometimes you hear we use que when the relative pronoun refers to the object of the phrase it introduces. And if you think about it, que Pierre achète, que is the first word of that phrase, so que is introducing it. I find that language difficult personally. Okay, so to recap down at the bottom, qui refers to the subject of the clause it introduces, que refers to the object of the clause it introduces. Let's try it another way now. Say you're presented with a sentence with a blank and you have to decide between qui and que. How are we going to do this? Les lettres sont trop personnelles. Tu écris les lettres. All right, so I don't think it's realistic to think that you would do this when presented with a sentence with a blank, but I'm still going to walk you through it. So les lettres is what's repeated. We're going to get rid of the second instance of the les lettres. In that second sentence, les lettres is actually the object. So we're going to use que. That's right. Let's look at the next sentence. Les lettres arrivent en retard, ne sont pas lues. Les lettres is the thing we got to get rid of. Les lettres is the subject of that second clause, so we're going to use qui. But you know what? Like I said, that's not terribly realistic, so I'm going to teach you a trick. Here are those same exact sentences, right? If you have a verb after the blank, you use qui. If there is a noun or a pronoun, a subject pronoun, by the way, a noun or a subject pronoun after the blank, you use que. So let's look at the trick. Tu aimes les bonbons qui sont dans le sac. Right? That was the sentence we've already seen with the correct answer. Sont is a verb. You see that we used qui. Now look at the second one. Tu aimes les bonbons que Pierre achète. Pierre is the noun or the subject pronoun. It's actually a proper noun. And we use que. So let's practice. So press pause and work on these. And when you're done, press pause again. So you'll notice that you have a tu after the blank here. So what are we going to use? If you have a subject pronoun or a noun after the blank, you use que. We have a subject pronoun or a noun after the blank, so we're going to use que. You're right, except for elle starts with a vowel or H, so we have to use QU apostrophe. We have a verb. If there's a verb after the blank, what do we use? Qui, that's right. Let's look at the next one. Subject pronoun. We use que. Now, practice number 2. Please push pause and work on it for a minute. Don't unpause it until you've tried them. So here we're going to combine these two sentences. And les filles is what is the thing in common, and we've got to get rid of one instance of it. Notice that les filles is the subject of that sentence, that second sentence, so we're going to use qui. Les filles qui chantent dans la chorale ont mal à la gorge. The girls who sing in the chorus have sore throats. Les chiens sont actifs. Tu as sauvé les chiens. The dogs are active. You saved the dogs. Les chiens is the object of that second sentence, so we're going to use que. And les animaux sont doux. Elle préfère les animaux doux. So les animaux doux is the object of the second clause here. So we're going to use, what do you think? Que. And remember, it starts with a vowel or H, so we use QU apostrophe. And the final one, tu préfères les bottes. Les bottes sont, oops, I think I am missing an accent there. Vegan, vegan. Sorry about that. There should be an E, accent aigu over the E in vegan. Tu préfères les bottes. It's the subject, qui sont vegan. And that, my friends, is the end. Thank you so much.